I need to clear this out, so let's clear it out. The OJ verdict, October 3rd, 1995. And well, I had it prepped. Where's it at? So the I don't know if I picked up on this earlier. I did not pick up on this earlier. I don't know if we mentioned it earlier. The the FAKE OJ event on 6/12/94. On New Year's Eve, it ends in 25 days and then it goes to the new year of 26 days, 11,525 to 11,526. So it does make that change of the year, so to speak. The verdict, maybe we've already done it. That's why I don't have it anymore. October 3rd, 95. Let's just take a look at it again, just in case. October 3rd. I think we already looked at it here, though. So on New Year's Eve, it does have the 47 in the days. It will be, I think, um, on the rising day, 30 years, 3 months. Got your 33 there. So let me just go ahead and get rid of that. So we're not confused by it anymore. And yep, yep. All right, so let's keep going. What else did I have up here? So the Kennedy assassination, that's what it was. I knew there's some good prep in here somewhere. Believe it or not, and we don't know what that was. Is that the first time they popped a clone? Like, what was that? Just, it's a very, very bizarre, just the whole thing is very bizarre. But it's not what we think it is. And the movie JFK was made to make you think, you know, with conspiracy and everything, but they still wanted you to believe that everything was 100% just more of a conspiracy. We all know it was something way more fake and ridiculous. But the JFK event of 11/22/1963 to New Year's Day, the 86th day official, 22,686. Remember, 68 is a direct match. I believe it's reverse reduction with Antichrist and his name. So it's literally telling you the Antichrist, Donald Trump being 86th from the JFK assassination. It's also 22,000. 22, the 22nd prime number is 79. 79 is murder and civil gematria. So it's this is a direct smash hit on so many levels. You run it to the rising day, this JFK event, there's your 22,688. 88 is Trump and simple gematria. The 68 can also represent rising because it's a reversal of 86. But yeah, a direct smash hit. All right, what's next? Personal cipher. Arnold Schwarzenegger. So when I ran New Year's Day in the gematria, it comes in the Jewish Hebrew, it comes to Arnold Schwarzenegger. And when you run Big Arnold to the event, it's 2/88/26, as it is the first day of the year 26. But there's your 88. Again with the 25 the day before, and then your 26 the day after, just like the JFK deal. But there's your Arnold with 288. And if we run him to 1963, the JFK event, it's Trump's birthday, 6/14. Look at that. So you run Arnold to the JFK event, and it's 6,140 days. Well, 614 is his birthday, June 14th. And notice Arnold comes to New Year's Day, and he comes to Trump's birthday on the assassination event. Folks, this is getting creepy weird. It's good, but it's definitely a little freaky, isn't it? Oof. Sure enough. Phantom of the Opera. Set in 1880s. There's your 88. Published in English in 1911. So there's your 9/11. So it's just the symbology all over the place. And it was published on 9/23 of 1909. It was the first publication. And let me see, where is that? No, I can't find. There it is. Publication date, September 23rd, 1909. When you run that to the rising day, it's 42,471. So you have your 47. It's 116 in the years, which is a backward upside down 9/11, which they gave us in Back to the Future. And then after the years, it's 3 months, 11 days. There's your 311 code. So everything is there. 311 represents rising. Because 11/3 is the opening of One World Trade Tower, representing the rising of the two twins. Two twins go down, what rose back up? One World Trade Tower. Lord of the Ring, the two towers, followed by Lord of the Ring, Return of the King. The Dark Knight Rises. In The Dark Knight Rises, they were showing you the building of One World Trade Tower in the background, very cryptically, but very, very well done by the AI, telling Christopher Nolan exactly how to shoot the movie. The AI tells these directors, it writes the movies, it shows them via computer animation how to shoot and direct the movie. And these frontmen directors get all this. The frontmen, these directors, are more than likely of bloodlines in their world. So absolutely, positively fascinating. The Jenny song, 8675309. To the rising day, 16,119. 119 is Donald, which means world ruler in the Jewish gematria. So with the 611 is the upside down 9/11. So 6119 is 9/11 upside down, forwards and backwards. I don't know. I don't know how to say it properly, but you get the idea. Because 86 being 86th, that's a big deal. You got Top Gun on May 12th and May 16th. They're both 1986, 86 release dates. And sure enough, on the New Year's Day, it's 14,479. 79 is murder in simple gematria. And it begins with 144, which is the number for the church, the end times church. 79 murder, talking about murder for him and murder for the end times church, obviously, because the book of Revelation is basically opened in real time. The other Top Gun release date, To the Rising Day, 144.77. There's your 77. Seven's the number for cleansing. It's Revelation. It's all throughout the book of Revelation for the cleansing of the church and the cleansing of the earth. And there's your 144 again with your Top Gun. We've already done Tom Hanks' his 7/9 birthday for murder in 1956. If you include both dates, it is on New Year's Day 79. $25,379 when you include both dates. Then you go to Tom Cruise, July 3rd, 1962, Mr. Top Gun Maverick, so on and so forth. When you look at Tom Cruise, it's not in the days, but it is all over the months and the weeks. The months, 761, which we've shown you before. That's the amount of verses in both end times gospels combined. 357 Daniel plus 404 in Revelation, which was coded in the Dark Knight like we've shown you on the license tag. It had the 135 license tag followed by the 761. Well, the 135th prime number is 761. That's why they coded both license tags within minutes in the Dark Knight. Now I want you to look at the weeks of Tom Cruise to New Year's. 3313. So you got your Zerbruder film 313 coded. It's also a backwards way to say Revelation 13:3, which is the first time deadly wound is mentioned. So with Tom Cruise, these are direct smash hits for a New Year's event. And is there anything else? I think all of these were personal ciphers. We've already done the Breakfast in America, which is just absolutely fascinating. So the CDC, let's go back over the CDC.gov has a COVID timeline. It kicks off December 12th, which is 12/12, which represents the church. 12 times 12 is 144. It then goes over to New Year's Eve. And then we have New Year's Day. And then January 2nd, 2020, followed by January 3rd, which would be the Rising Day. So, very interesting. I would say. Very, very interesting. I had a personal cipher on 5/20/2025. And to New Year's Eve, it is 225 the year, 7 months, 11 days, representing rising. And then you run it over to the new year, and it's 226, 7 months, 12 days, 7 number for cleansing, 12 is number for the church. So now it's all about the cleansing of the church in 2026, per that very, very personal cipher. And Batman Begins, we've already looked at that. Nothing that really jumps off at us. Then we go to Trading Places. Trading Places has 86,465 in the URL. 86 means to eliminate. And the 65th prime number is 313, the Zerbruder film. Trading Places, look at the minutes. How long is it? 116, the backwards upside down 9/11 that they gave us in Back to the Future at the Twin Pines Mall clock. Came out June 8th, 1983. 83 is murder in simple gematria. 83 is murder in one of the 4 base ciphers. When you look at the release date, it is 6/8, by the way. June 8th, 68, also written as 86, as most countries write the date backwards from us. And there it is, 15,548. 48 is his name in one of the four base ciphers, which is why Jimmy Johnson's car was off the charts, that number, car number 48. Then you come over to Alec Baldwin, April 3rd, 1958. Two New Year's days, 24,745. So notice the 47 followed by the 45 in the days, both Trump's big numbers. And then you run it to the rising day, the full moon. Alec Baldwin is 2/47/47 days old, 24,747. I don't know what to tell you. This stuff is just popping off the charts to me. Just absolutely popping off the charts. What else? Is there anything else? I think we've got other items. Let me check real quick, get it ready. Oh, there's definitely more. So I was listening to my initial video and realized I made a blunder because I just bypassed that New Year's Eve is 1398 days. But folks, on New Year's Day, the murder date, the film, was it called The Batman or was it just called Batman? 2022 Batman film. It's called The Batman. It came out on March 4th, 2022. I want you to look to New Year's Day. It's 1,399 days. Folks, 399 is murder in the Jewish Hebrew gematria. 357 in the hours, the amount of verses in the book of Revelation. I'm sorry, the amount of verses in the book of Daniel. I mean, just killing it. Go over to Live and Let Die. It's featured a lot of Day of the Dead, and it's 121 minutes. 121 is Antichrist and Civil Gematria. June 25th, June 27th and July 2nd. And the song is June 1st. So let's go over all of them. The song by Paul McCartney, 19,207 days. 207 is 119 Donald plus 88 Trump. 119 Donald in the Jewish Hebrew gematria and 88 Trump in the simple combined, 207. My old apartment number when I first moved out of my parents' house. Not a coincidence. And then the two film dates, it's 1918, it's going to be 19190. I'm sorry, 19181 because it was one. Yeah, I'm sorry. I was just doing dumb math. Nothing really that jumps off the charts there. It's 19165 on New Year's Eve. Remember 65, the 65th prime number is 313. Now, again, I do believe this will be a New Year's Eve over past midnight to New Year's Day event as far as occurring and then being pronounced dead and so forth. Or New Year's Eve in America and New Year's Day in other countries, just, in Israel, Egypt, all of that kind of stuff. Because the day begins over there way before it begins over here. Now, if you run it to the rising day, this Live and Let Die date, you do have your 19,168, and we've already told you 68 is his name with Antichrist in reverse reduction gematria. I believe it's reverse reduction. We've shown it to you so many times. At the Germinator or Gematrianator website, it's the one on the far right, which I believe is reverse reduction. Then there's GoldenEye stuff. GoldenEye did come out on November 17th, Zechariah 11:17 Bible verse about the right eye wound. So you start running GoldenEye on 11/13. It had a release date at Radio City Music Hall. And then it had its United Kingdom release date. It's 10,998 on the rising day because it's 996 on the event day. 98th verse is the White Horse Crowning verse. I just don't have it positioned there, but there it goes. It's also 311 code. 30 years, 1 month, 10 days on the rising day. Bingo. If you run the 11/17 date to the New Year's Day, there's your 11,003. Straight up 113 code. Again, 311, 11/3 code, backwards and forwards. Fascinating. When you run the Radio City Music Hall premiere date to New Year's Day, 11,007. That's right, 007 for GoldenEye. The gold man and his golden right eye. 30 years, 1 month, 19 days, 119 code also. This is big, 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 big stuff. Cannot even begin to tell you how big all this is. Man with a golden gun, 71807. 718 again is the release of the Dark Knight. What happened? What did I lose? I clicked the wrong date. Did something wrong. So the man with a golden gun, is that where I'm at here at 12/18/1974? There it is. Yeah, 12/18 and 12/20. Oh, that's me running it to Man with a Golden Gun with Golden Eye. So Man with a Golden Gun, when we run it to New Year's Day, it's 186.42. There's your 186. There's your 86. The Man with a Golden Gun, December 18th, and that's your On Her Majesty's Secret Service premiere date. But there it is. You got your 186. 186.42. The other date was the 20th. You got your 186.40. It would again be 186.42 on the rising day. Like the other one would be 186.44. 404 verses in Revelation dropped 0, which is always allowed. It's what they do, as our Lord also does not count zeros. So I'm telling you, man, these things are jumping, popping off the charts. Live and electric and live. That Batman having the murder of 399. Just mind-blowing. Absolutely mind-blowing. All right, love you guys.